5th, Steve Bruce. A lot's been said about Steve Bruce this year after he was the man tasked with replacing Rafa Benitez at Newcastle. His managerial credentials have been torn apart, with the CV that lacks more at home in the Championship. But he's proved a lot of people wrong with a solid performance in the Toon dugout, and as a player you can't question his ability. Bruce was a no-nonsense centre-back, I mean just look at the poor bloke's nose. He was a leader during the late 80s and 90s for Sir Alex Ferguson's side, playing more than 300 times. He won 3 league titles, 3 FA Cups and 2 League Cups, and he was even pretty lethal in front of goal, despite being a defender. Yet despite all of this, the bloke never got an England cap. He's probably one of the best never too. 4th, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. The Man United boss is struggling to stamp his authority on Old Trafford right now, but as a player he was adored. The bay-faced assassin scored one of the most famous goals in Man United's history, netting the winner in the 1999 Champions League final. He was a poacher in a red shirt, often a super sub coming off the bench and finding the net. But even before his Man United career he was prolific, averaging more than a goal a game for Copenhagen where he started his career. With 6 Premier Leagues, 2 FA Cups and a Champions League, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is truly a Manchester United legend even before he became manager. 3rd, Carlo Ancelotti. Everton are looking for greatness under their new boss Carlo Ancelotti, and the Italian has a playing and managerial career that most would envy. He started off in the Italian 3rd division with Parma, but at Roma he would be part of a famous side that won the Scudetto in 1983. In 87 he would join AC Milan and really kick on, winning multiple Serie A's, 2 European Cups, all the while playing alongside some of the greatest players in the game ever. Ancelotti didn't look out of place though, a cool and composed character in the middle of the park, playing in the Pirlo role before it was even a thing. 2nd, Pep Guardiola. Considering how good a manager he is, you can forget how good a player Pep actually was. But he was integral for Barcelona in the 90s, becoming a regular by the age of 20 and going on to the captain of the side in the middle of the park. He was always measured and calm in possession, inspiring the stars of the future such as Xavi and Iniesta. Guardiola was even a set-piece expert, often finding the top corner with a free kick. He would win 6 La Liga titles and a European Cup, as well as a gold medal at the 1992 Olympics. For football obviously he didn't do the long jump in his spare time. He would also play in Italy, Qatar and Mexico before he kicked off that incredible managerial career. And number 1, Frank Lampard. No argument here, Frank Lampard is without doubt the best player who's currently managing in the Premier League. He was so good, he was one of those players you wonder will he actually be any good as a manager or will he just get jobs based on his reputation? But he's proven that not to be the case at Chelsea, doing incredibly well in just his 2nd season of management. As a player, Lampard was one of the best players in Premier League history, scoring a ridiculous amount of goals for a midfielder. He was a winner as well, getting 3 Premier League titles, 4 FA Cups, 2 League Cups, a Champions League and a Europa League, as well as a plethora of individual honours. Thank goodness Paul Scholes and Steven Gerrard aren't managing the Premier League though, there'd have been an absolute riot in the comments after I'd put them in order of playing ability.